I thought he was creepy.
Well done, well said.
Which means in his career, he's done justice to it. But thank you, and indeed an honor, and a salute to you. And with that, may I invite back Aparna, Sushant, Ritesh, Rima, Zoya, and Ruchika back on stage. You know, on behalf of the entire Dahaad team, we would like to definitely honor ma'am here for joining us here this afternoon. The entire Dahaad team would like to have the greatest honor of presenting you with a small token of gratitude for your tireless dedication, contribution towards your duty, the country, and its people. May I request a little center stage to ma'am. Sonakshi, if you could have a center stage, a little ahead in center stage. Yeah. हम और भी दहाड़ सकते हैं for this her tireless contribution. I think we can definitely तालियों की दहाड़ यहाँ पर कर सकते हैं. If you could have all of you for a nice photo op to capture the moment with ma'am, please. Once again, a big thank you. Meera ma'am, thank you so much. I request all of you to please stay back. Meera ma'am, thank you so much. I'll help you. We'll have some music as the stage getting set up for... Thank you. Well, the stage is getting set up for the media Q&A. And if you could have the chairs... Thank you so much. Light व्यवस्थित है आता? व्यवस्थित आहे का? असं बोलायचं कसं? असं कसं? मी सांगतो त्याला. इलेक्ट्रिसिटी थोडी इथे वरती खालती होते म्हणून मी सांगतो त्यांना. नक्की. तुमचा नक्की आदेश मानण्यात येईल आणि थोडीशी लाईट पाहिजे ना अजून? अच्छा. फ्लक्च्युएट होतं ना थोडी? धाड होतं ना म्हणून थोडंसं असं ते. नाही मी करतो. ते आपलं झालं की याच्यानंतर नक्की फोटो. डन? And yes. Love letter. Thank you. Well, before I open the floor for media Q&A, I've got a couple of questions beforehand from our journalist friends. And I have the list with me, so I'm going to call out the name. I request you to please identify yourself. And then one of our volunteers will help you with the mic. Uske baad, please mention whom you want to ask the question to. That way, that individual, respective individual, could answer the question. And first, starting with Sonakshi, the question's coming in from Titas. Did I get that right? From News 18. Hi, Titas. How are you? Could we help Titas with the mic, please? Thank you.
Hi, my name is Titash. Okay, so Sonakshi, 13 years back you made your debut with Dabang, where, you know, the Salman's portrayal of a cop, I mean, it changed everything. And with Dahaad now, do you think life has come a complete circle? That's number one.
Yeah, I mean, why should boys have all the fun, right? And I think it's about time, you know, we started representing more real women, strong women on screen. There's so many stories to be told, like I said earlier. And this was just one such story which came to me, which I think I got really lucky with this one. You know, as an actor, very rarely you get come by these roles that just hit you bang in the face and you're like, you have to do it. So this was one such role. And yeah, I think as a cop, I think it's very different from the Chulbul Pandey you're talking about. Like ma'am said, she's very real, she's very raw, she's very she knows what she's doing and she knows what she wants. She's going to get justice no matter what it takes. She's that kind of a woman, and it was really my honor to be able to play her on screen.
How have you seen the representation of women cop on screen changing over the last, let's say, a decade?
We've actually seen very few, like far and few. There's no one particular character that really sticks out right now when I'm talking to you at the top of my head. I hope Anjali Bhati becomes that character where people kind of refer to her when they talk about, portrayal of women cops on screen in Indian cinema. So I hope she becomes that, and I hope that more people end up saying more stories of such women.
Thank you, Ditash, for your question. You've got a very beautiful name there. Next question coming in from Raj from Filmy Beat, and it's for Reema.
Hello everyone, congratulations. Trailer looks amazing. Reema, आपसे पूछना चाहते हैं. You and Zoya, you both have delivered amazing work previously. But इस कहानी की खास बात क्या है कि आपको इसको कहना ही था? What was the seed of thought when you were directing this thing?
Like we mentioned earlier, it's just a genre that we both love watching, whether it's crime or suspense drama or thrillers. For me personally, it's a favorite genre. And when we came up, when we started talking about creating this, obviously there was a lot that, in a long format, there's a lot you can do. Like Zoya said, we had done Talash earlier, but that was a feature film. And in long format, I think you can really get into it. So, yeah, I think that was the start of it.
The next question is from Reema, from OTT Play, and it's for Vijay.
Hi, here. Vijay, here. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
I think this is, yeah.
Yeah. So, वैसे तो आपका character बहुत simple दिख रहा है, but we all know कि there is a lot of creepiness behind it. So, how was it getting into the layers of that character? Because you have beautifully portrayed it on the screen, और हम सब ने believe कर लिया है कि आधा character आपका शायद simple सा है, but उसके पीछे की जो layers आप अभी डालने वाले और जो हमें दिखने वाली है in future, how did you get into the skin of this character?
I'm playing a very nice person who is a Hindi teacher, who is also a philanthropist, takes classes for underprivileged kids, and it's what we've shown right now, and I want to talk about what has been shown, and I wanted to bring in a certain kind of authenticity and niceness, so I played that, and Reema helped me in preparing this part.
Thank you for your question, Reema. And moving on, next questions for Aparna. It's coming in from Rishikesh Kannan from Radio 1.
Hi guys, sorry I'm not standing up because of the cameras behind me. First and foremost, Dr. Borwankar is not on stage. I want to tell you, ma'am, that I read your book called Inspector Choguli, and it was highly inspiring. So it's wonderful to see you here, and thank you for everything that you do. And Sushant and Aparna, I mean, fantastic. Loved Farzi and Citadel, and I actually saw Jubilee alone, and I'm now seeing it a second time with my family. So, you're just creating the right experience. My question actually is to Aparna. I mean, you have great pedigree as far as your producers are concerned. There's Ritesh, there's Zoya, Tiger Baby, and XL. But beyond that, it's the story that has the police force at its core. So I know that beyond the pedigree of the production house, you would also think a lot about those things. What is it about the narrative of Dahaad that really spoke to you, that spoke to Amazon, and you just immediately said, let's greenlight this?
It's a story about a fierce woman being told by some fierce women. And so we had to tell the story. It's very layered, very nuanced, and with each iteration, it became more and more complex, intriguing. And most importantly, I think it's the intent behind telling the story. It was very important that a story like this, be told. It's a story about loss, endurance, hope. It's just incredible. And when, the craft of Zoya, Reema, Ruchika comes in, what you have is Dahaad, and we are so incredibly proud that we were enablers in this story.
Thank you, Aparna. And Rishike, good to see you here. And thank you so much. We belong to the same tribe of actual more and more content there. And thank you, Prime Video, for giving us that. Next question coming in from Abhimanyu from DNA, and it's for Zoya.
Hi, Zoya. How are you?
Hi.
I have a question which is basically that this show cannot be put in a bracket if you want to, because there's a little bit of noir, there's a cat and mouse chase, and as ma'am put it, there's so much realism in it as well. So how do you make sure that it's a unique, smooth blend and not a mishmash of everything? What's the formula and process to do that?
I think, I mean, every story has its own integrity. And I think if you stay true to that, if you stay honest to the characters you're creating and the journey of those characters, if you stay honest to that and don't try to do this also and try to do that also and please this one also and please that. I think if you're honest and you stick with that, you create a world and you create an authenticity. The challenge at the end of the day is, whatever your genre, is to make an audience feel something. They need to feel something. They need to resonate. That feeling could be anything. It could be amusement. It could be pathos. It could be a reflection of their life in them. Whatever. They need to feel something. I think that's the biggest challenge. And I think the only tool you have besides a narrative arc that's interesting is to be honest with your work.
And I'll vouch for that, every craft of yours exudes honesty. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And next question coming in from Kunal from India Forums, and it's for Ritesh. Kunal?
Yeah, hi, I'm right here. All right, yeah. Hi, Ritesh. Hi, everyone. The trailer looks fantastic. Thank you so much. And my question to you is, with Excel churning out hits after hits, especially with, Prime, the partnership has been fantastic so far. And now, when it comes, I mean, at the end of the day, of course, it's probably about the script. But after all these hits and, dabbling in so many genres, what do you think as a producer, what do you look at the first thing when, you want to back a story, given that there are so many crime thrillers out there already?
The thing is that after we like a story, the next image which comes to me is Aparna, the fierce Aparna. They have to go and now narrate it to her. Like she said earlier, this is a fierce story, fierce writer. She didn't say about the fierce person who was going to be hearing it. So anyway, no, but I mean, honestly, I think what happens with any story, right, which we like, whether it's written by Zoya and Reema or any writer which we collaborate with, is that I think that it has to be relatable on a certain level. It talks to you, it's saying something, it's engaging on some level, and emotionally there has to be some connect. And I think if you stay honest to that and you relate to it, you'll be able to convince millions of other people, and then even Aparna for that matter. So yeah, I mean, we're just on that, and we have quite a few shows. In fact, most of our stuff is on Prime, and we're looking forward now to Dahaad and the next slate with them.